I still like Dracula, too.
Oh, look.
The Biggie Talls Show.
I guess we'll start it with that.
Isn't it too cool for a podcast?
The Biggie Talls Show.
Episode 1 beta alpha stage.
Episode 1.
Whatever.
Season 1.
I'm David.
I'm Alex.
And we're just gonna talk about shit and stuff. I actually have something I wanted to talk about. Actually,
You were like holding it in.
I was holding it in, and I was like, well, we might as well just segue in from there. I just wanted to talk about the fucking month I've had.
Oh.
This was okay.
Dude.
Because I don't even think you know the full extent of.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know
everything that
happens. Whatever Chris said.
Well, let's rewind to last month, and we'll fast forward through the funny stuff to the serious shit. I don't know. Anyway, so
things and stuff
that led up to this horrible scenario that is my life now. So last month I bought my car. I bought a 2004 Nissan 350Z.
Oh, 2004?
Yeah. I found it off Craigslist. I found it for $6,000. I knew for $6,000 getting a sports car wouldn't be, a pristine looking vehicle, but it was looking nice and I really enjoyed it. So I took it to the local repair shop and I was like, all right, let's, give it a once over and let's see how it looks. And if it looks good, I'm going to buy it. They took it out. They did 2 test drives on it, which I thought was kind of funny. We'll get to that in a sec. And then they brought it back, and the guy's like, "Yeah, man, I'll tell you, this is a nice car. I'll take this to North Carolina to visit my family. It's that nice. You're just gonna need some tires." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna buy it.
That's what I need. I can go to school every day."
Yeah, I was like, if I just need new tires, I can pay new tires. New tires is no problem. And he's like, you could still use them for a while. They're just because.
They'll just slip maybe,
Well,
whatever.
the car,
the
way it was cambered out, so it had like the ricer look where like the tires bow out.
Yeah. And
it had 19-inch rims in the back and 18 in the front, so you couldn't rotate the tires. So he was saying like the back ones were starting to go, the front were still good. So like I have to do stuff like that. So I was like, all right, that's it's not a monumental issue, but if everything else works fine, good. Buy the car, drive it around, I hear those grinding sound. They said, oh, it's just the wheels because it's cambered too far and the rims are so big, it's rubbing on the car. I was like, alright, well, I'm going to get new rims. I go to Connecticut for vacation, see all my family, come back, find some tires on Craigslist, buy them, pick them up. I think they were like $300, and they had tires on them. They had about maybe like 5,000 miles worth of life left, so I was like, alright, well, that's enough to kind of stock up to get some new tires put on it.
Yeah.
4 days after I installed the tires on the car, someone's ripped the tire stem out of the left rear tire.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
They also. Continue. I know something that happened later.
Well, it actually happened before that. Actually, before that, I knew someone was fucking with my car, because before I went to Connecticut, actually, when I was at work, I came out. It's a convertible. Someone stabbed 2 holes in the roof. So. They weren't big holes. It looked like someone took either a pen or something like that, and they're just being assholes. With dink dink, and then fucking whatever. I got Gorilla Tape and.
Maybe it goes back to the thing we were talking about before the podcast.
What?
The person we were talking about before.
Oh yeah.
That was the thing. That'd be fucked.
I would. Anyways, So okay. So after that, I get it towed, and I get it towed to the the local tire place. It's not the same one that I took it to. It's a little closer, but it's the same
company.
Same company. They take it in and they're looking at it and like, all right, yeah, we just need new tires. And I was like, hey, okay, awesome. Also, I was smelling a little bit of oil leak. Because I hit a rock. The car is lowered 1.5 inches to the ground, so you really can't dodge shit when you're driving.
Yeah, you just gotta take.
I hit a rock, so I thought, okay, maybe I dented the oil pan or something like that. I can kind of pay to get that fixed. That's usually just a couple $100. I can do that. So they're like, okay, yeah, we'll look that through and then we'll get it fixed. So, I get a call back from the next day, and they say, all right, we think we found the oil leak. It's your head gaskets. Your head gaskets are completely dry rotted. You need new ones. It's leaking like a sieve. And I was like, all right, that's be $400. All right, your tires. They're like, all right, and the tires you need are $800. I'm like, all right, just tally it up. So then they're like, okay, we just need your permission to do that. So they're working on that. They fix the oil leak, everything like that. Then I get another call saying it's not going to be ready today. And I go, well, why not? They go, we got the tires installed. Everything's running great on that. We broke your radiator.
Oh.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So they broke my radiator. They put a new radiator in. I pick it up the next day. I make it maybe...
Did they charge you for the radiator?
No, they didn't charge me for the radiator, at least.
That was a serious question, yeah.
So, you know where the place was that I went. And you know, when you're going down 520, I got to 95, the 95 bridge.
Okay.
It overheated.
So, like, it's 10 miles, maybe. Maybe.
I'll say 5 miles. I made it 5 miles from the repair shop, going to class.
Okay, so you had to go somewhere.
I had to be somewhere. They said we can get it done by 3 o'clock because I need to be on the road by 3:30 to get to class.
By 5, yeah.
I get to 95 and I'm at the red light and their steam is just billowing out of the car. I pull over to the gas station, call them up, and they bring a guy out to the side of the road. I called them around 3:45, 7 o'clock. I finally left the gas station. It took that long to get them.
And so by then you obviously like called your teacher.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not going to make it, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm out of day of class already. They fixed it, so they said. So I get back in the car, I turn it on, I make it 0.3 miles, and it overheated. So I call up the guy and tell him, you get a damn tow truck down here and you're going to bring it back to the fucking shop and you're going to fix it. So they bring it back to the shop, they fix it, they said everything's good. I take it back, overheats again, bring it back, miss another day of school. So at this point, I'm getting really fed up, and there's money out the ass.
It just overheated again, too, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it just
continued. 4 times it overheated. Eventually, we found out that the rubbing sound that I originally heard, I thought was the tires, was a bearing. So they put new bearings in. That was $400. So we're just racking up bills left and right on this car, and it's starting to get to the point where I was like, all this money I just dumped in, I could have just bought a new car and called it a day.
Yeah. Or even a used car from a dealership where you had warranty or something.
Yeah. So, after all that's said and done, they fixed the bearing, they fixed the radiator, the car runs fine now. So I drove it around for about 2 weeks, no problem. 2 days ago, when was it? Last time I was in class, so Thursday. Last Thursday, I'm driving home, and I noticed, like, it was kind of shifting weird. Like, it would kind of wind out the gears a little bit more so than it should. It's an automatic. And it was just kind of winding out and then not wanting to shift. And so I didn't really think anything of it. I figured, maybe it's just, everything breaking in now.
Yeah, maybe it was slipping or something.
Yeah, I got a bunch of new parts in it, maybe something. I don't know. I don't really know Japanese imports too well, so I don't know.
So some technology stuff.
Some goddamn witchcraft's not working right in there. And
the wizard's gone.
So, the next day, during this whole chain of events, while my car is hemorrhaging me money, my MacBook Pro breaks.
Which is for school.
And I'm going to school for digital arts and design. So, kind of like, if you don't have your laptop, you can't do anything with like...
Yeah, so, to the point where anyone at the school keeps theirs at arm's reach.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I mean, yours is right there.
Like,
boom.
Boom.
Laptop.
Because you need it.
So, playing phone tag with the teachers, trying to figure out if how to get a new laptop or loan a laptop. I don't get anything like that. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to Best Buy and I'm buying myself a brand new computer.
Which was the other day.
Friday? Friday.
Must have been Thursday.
Thursday
Thursday before class again. Yeah.
I missed class on Thursday.
Because you went and talked to your advisor.
That was the night I got shit-faced.
With your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm driving down to Best Buy Friday. And... Thursday. And I get there, and I knew something was the car was driving a little weird. Whatever, I'm not thinking too much of it. Nothing seems wrong. There's no lights.
We also forget you were sick that morning.
Oh yeah, I was sick.
Because we were supposed to come here, and you got sick.
Goddamn.
So it's just like add insult to injury.
I woke up that morning and I could shit through a keyhole. It was fucking just goddamn yoo-hoo spraying out my ass. It was fucking horrible. Like, like when you got diarrhea so bad, like you wipe so much, it's just hurts, and like then you're like, oh no, I gotta shit again.
I had stomach virus. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I gotta shit again, and you're like,
at that point you just take a shower.
Yeah, I do. Oh, God, so bad.
You feel bad about it, but you take a shower.
So
yeah.
I'm in Best Buy, feeling like death. I look like shit, and I'm buying this laptop.
So you have class that night too.
I got class that day again, so I'm trying not to miss class again. And I've been missing so many days. I'm just sitting in class on my phone because I didn't have a laptop, waiting for my school to help me out, which they never did. That's a whole nother bullshit reason why this month is horrible for me. So, I buy the laptop, You know, I'm like, sweet, getting all excited. Got a new laptop. Car's running again. Everything's looking good. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna install the whole Creative Cloud on my computer. Get to class. Get shit going. Get in my car. Turn it on. Check engine light. I was like, whatever.
It's just a check engine light.
Just a check engine light.
Something might have
Check
just
engine
triggered
light.
it.
Yeah, something bullshit. So I'm driving. I get to a red light. The car almost stalls out. All right. So I drive a little bit more. It won't shift. It's stuck in first gear. It won't shift.
And you're not very close to home. You're not far, but you're not close.
I'm about 20 miles out.
Yeah.
So I call up the repair shop again, and I go, listen, I'm dropping the car up again, and you're gonna fucking fix my car. So I get it there. They drop it off. They don't. They're trying to give me some runaround issue because they're tired of seeing me and I'm tired of seeing them. So pretty much I told them, listen,
they're trying to get in calls because something they did wasn't working.
Yeah, and they're trying to get me to pay more money. I was like, I'm not paying any more money. My car.
For the money I spent, I shouldn't have these issues.
My car was completely in fine running order when I dropped it off to get new tires.
It wasn't overheating until you broke the radiator.
It never had shifting issues. It didn't leak as much. It leaked more oil after they fixed it.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not. And
probably
mind you, when
broke
they
the
put all
radiator.
the new head gaskets in for the hold the oil, they never put new oil in. They just let it.
Yeah.
So I had like no oil in the car. I'm driving around with like no oil.
Yeah, and they probably broke something with the oil leak because they broke the fucking radiator.
Exactly. So
They probably put like some shit radiator that they found in like junkyard.
it's fucking some janky aftermarket bullshit part. So I bring it up there, and they're trying to get me to pay things. Long story short, I tell them to go fuck themselves, and I pretty much almost run my car through their shop. I bring it to Nissan. Nissan's looking at it right now, and I haven't heard anything for 2 days. I'm hoping no news is good news, and I'm hoping they're just fixing all the mistakes that they made at the mechanic shop.
They found it, and they're just like...
And they're not going to be like, oh, well, here's all your bullshit, and that's why January sucks for me.
Yeah, I remember that too, because we're all so busy. I mean, work and school and all this, mission schedules, except for right now where I'm...
Mind you, I had to juggle all that while working 40 hours a week.
Yeah. Where, it's funny because I can only imagine, being that I haven't done literally anything for 4 months, because I've been in an online class for 4 months, so I've been in this nice little cubbyhole of entertainment.
Your fortress of solitude. You're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to worry about shit, because nothing can go wrong in my fortress of solitude.
I have a Red Bull, I have so many computers, except for the fact that only one computer in this room has Microsoft Word on it. Nope, my laptop.
Oh, it's a laptop.
Which is why I couldn't let you borrow my laptop, because I need my laptop for all
Just download OpenOffice.
Fuck that. I forgot. I didn't think about it. And because what happened was I was a smart person and saved my Adobe Suite key, because I knew, because on the site that we get our programs from school, they give it to us, but it's temporary code.
Yeah.
So it disappears. You can't just keep going to that site and grabbing it. So I was like, all right, well, it's temporary. I'm gonna save it. Maybe at that time I didn't know if it was gonna work or not, right? I was like, maybe after the 20 days, whatever, it might not work. But then when I had Premiere issues with the new operating system for Mavericks.
Yeah.
You know how you just update it, but I couldn't open Premiere to update it, and I didn't know that you could go to any program and update it. So I was like, I literally had Adobe support controlling my MacBook, trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And then they were like, I don't know what to do, because they didn't think about it either. None of us thought about going into Photoshop and force updating Premiere.
Yeah.
Because normally you have to open that program. So we reinstated. They were like, all right, do you have a key for this? I was like, well, I got a key from school. I don't know if that key works, because they said it was a temporary key.
Yeah.
And they go, well, what's the key? We'll test it. So I gave them the key. They're like, it's perfect. Unlimited key. Because it's a key, It's a good key. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Glad I saved that key. Didn't save the fucking the Word key or the Office key that I needed, that I wanted for this computer. And then so I'm like, so now when I'm doing work, most of the things, they're just word count. I use my tablet on pages will tell me how many words I'm using.
Yeah.
So I can kind of post discussions and stuff. But I'm in our history this month, and they want doc files so they can check for plagiarism. And I pull my laptop out between 2 other computers, 3 monitors. I have a laptop sitting here, a kitten sitting right here, and I'm just typing away on this goddamn computer.
Must be nice to have a wall of technology, son of a bitch.
Sometimes, yeah. But it's sometimes...
When it works.
When it works, or when you have something to do. I've been rewatching Weeds because I've had that little to do.
No, I haven't had time to do shit. But yeah, so pretty much.
I thought it was ball sack. Does that look like a ball sack?
It does look like a nut sack on the screen.
It's a head, by the way. It's a head that's signed.
So, yeah, I think what happened, and it all comes out to, I don't believe in, like, karma and shit like that, but, like, I feel like what happened is, last year...
Oh, and your Harley has been fucking up, too, a few months ago, too.
Yeah, and my fucking Harley, it's everything I like breaks.
Yeah, at least it's not like our buddy Matt. Everything he touches dies.
Yeah, that's true.
His Alienware is gonna fly away soon.
Yeah. But, so, I've chalked it up to this whole thing. 2014 was like a decent year for me. It wasn't bad. I'm not trying to like make this like a pity party.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
like
it wasn't bad. There's enough to kind of ruin a little bit.
There was enough shit to hit the fan in 2014 that I was, I did the fucking stupid thing where I was like, I'm gonna make 2015 the best year yet, and I think that kicked me in the face. I think like I jinxed myself.
Oh, I jinxed myself too. I said at the beginning of the year. Well, obviously I said I'm not gonna shave. It's working. Look at my hair. My face, even though my face, I'm gonna look like a fucking hobo by the end of this year.
Yeah.
But I said I'm gonna make a daily vlog series, right?
You already fucked it up.
My phone. I posted 2 videos on my phone because I didn't want to have like the stand like normally my camera's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I just get out of the back of the room.
Yeah.
And I just make videos like that because I'm not, like I said, I'm an online class. I don't need to leave. I don't need to leave my house. So sometimes I'm like, well, I don't want to have whoever's watching this video to see the same goddamn background every day. So a few times I'll use my phone and I'll like move around my room or like even just spin around in my.
What the fuck is this?
What?
Fucking sentient text messages.
Yeah, don't click it.
I just got a random text message from like something that didn't say anything.
It wasn't even an address. Like
no, it was like an email that I got a text from. That was weird.
But like, so I'll use my phone and I'm like even just spin around my chair.
Yeah.
You kind of get like the whiteboard that wasn't as awesome as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And like the posters and things. You kind of get like this stale like can't move image. Maybe I'll switch to my other monitor and so you got a little different, but still the same thing. And I upload on my phone. So I have YouTube uploader on my phone. First things first. I don't know where it fucking went. I used it the night where we went drinking at World of Beer. I almost missed an upload. I made an upload waiting for you, right, outside?
Yeah, you were like, yeah.
A quick one. Like, I was like, I'm sorry, I almost missed this day. I wouldn't be able to make a detailed video. And it worked then. So, like, it works. And originally, at that time, I was hoping that it was going to work because sometimes, like, I've switched YouTube accounts on my phone more than once. So I needed to make sure that it was the right account. So I didn't upload day 7 of 365 on a channel that has been inactive for, a year and a half.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Where the fuck is 1 through 6?
Yeah.
And so like, all right, well, it worked. People were responding. I didn't even share it. Like, I didn't tweet it out or anything. People were seeing it still. They're subscribed. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then, so I was like, well, I'm going to upload a video. I was streaming all day right before. I'm going to pause my stream for a little bit. And I'm going to, make a video real quick. Made a video, uploaded it. Thought nothing of it. But I watched it upload and complete itself. And I did the same thing normal. I'm not going to tweet it out because it's not the best video. I was streaming all day. I was kind of letting everyone know that I was streaming all day. So if they didn't see me on Twitch, that was what I was doing.
Yeah.
Or they didn't see me on Twitter. And then 2 days later, the next day I went back to my computer, doing the normal standard video. And I went to upload the video and realized there's a day missing here. What day was missing? I go to my folders, and that day is the only day that I didn't record on my fucking PC. And it's gone. It's not there. I checked all 3 of my YouTube channels. It's not on any of them. There's no remnants of this video. It's not on my phone. It's nowhere. I don't know where the fuck this video went. And I went, what the fuck is this?
Fucking just gone.
So then I made a few more videos the rest of the day, and then I got to the point where I didn't have anything to talk about. Because I've been in this room for 4 months.
So yeah, the walls look nice. They haven't changed much. They're still pretty white. That's nice. I pooped twice so far. It's been pretty good.
I ate once today. I woke up at noon.
Burnt my mouth on a hot pocket. That was unfortunate.
I had nice hot sauce. Kind of tickled that little burn.
Masturbated 4 times.
Not really, but I'm looking at my hat collection that's not completed because I lost the other hats. They're somewhere around my room. I've just been vaping and playing video games all day. I mean, pretty much what normal college students do anyway. I haven't seen the outside world in 2 days because I haven't needed to leave.
It could be a fucking apocalypse, for all
Yeah,
I know. You fucking
everyone's dead.
walk out the front door in like a nuclear blast.
Yeah.
Where the fuck
It's
is everybody?
it's gonna be like by the time I leave the house, right? Like my schedule hasn't updated on school. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not going to school. Whatever. I go to leave. I'm like, what the fuck happened to the world? And then in like 15 years, they're gonna see this jughead who's like you're gonna see a news article on one side going, the world's going fucking crazy. There's people that are just staying inside and staying alive.
And then there's Alex just sitting there going, fuck, I'm so tired of watching Weeds.
Yeah, just fuck. I need a new series I haven't seen already. I'm about to rewatch Sword Art and Weeds. And they're like, what the fuck did he do? What they told him to do. Stay inside. But he doesn't watch fucking normal TV. So he has no fucking clue what's going on. And Twitter failed him and didn't tell him shit.
Fucking go out. Shit, man. I need to go out and get some fresh air and just walk outside and the whole everything's
It's like this is the end.
Yeah,
Where the
like,
fucking ash
you
shit.
walk out like your front door and there's just a drop. Like the whole like apartment complex is blown the fuck up except for like your room magically survives.
In my
like,
car.
You just like walk out and you're like, huh. Well, that sucks.
Whoa, I have me and my kitten and some...
Back to CSGO.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, I have my food.
Turn around,
I
walk
have,
back in.
yeah.
Screw it, I'm done. That's
Yeah.
all I need.
I have food and a kitten. And I'm not eating the kitten. The food is for the kitten.
I mean, you could eat the
I mean,
kitten,
I could if I needed to. I don't think I could though. I mean, you have a cat too.
If it
Would
came
you
down
be
to,
able
if it
but
came
it's
down to,
Tucker. You know,
if
you
it came
can
down to
look out.
worst case scenario where I'm
Maybe-
apocalypse now, last man surviving.
Would you-
I'm just gonna blow my brains
I
out.
would go,
I'm just.
okay,
gonna,
okay.
I'm just.
I guess that would work. I would
I'm
have to
pretty-
go.
I'm sorry,
I would go
I'm
I Am
gonna be like-
Legend. My kitten would be my dog.
I don't know. Okay, I would probably. This is how it would be.
It's hard for a
It would
cat,
kind
they
of
don't
almost
give a
be
fuck.
like that thing with like Pirates of the Caribbean, where like Johnny Depp's character has like that one round in the pistol.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
he's marooned on the
Yeah,
island.
yeah. So it'd kind of be like that scenario where I'd be like, I've got this one round, I've got it set up. I know it. Just in case anything happens, and I would probably try to go around. And I probably I would
What if it was like The Mist, where you killed everyone you loved died because you killed them or whatever? Happened at the end of The Mist. Spoilers if you never read or fucking saw The Mist. And then you get
bad
rescued.
movie.
And then you get rescued right before you're about to kill yourself. There's no more gun ammo on the gun. You
got
click
the
and you just hear click click.
Just got the
And then
fucking
the
gun in your
military
mouth and
comes
you're
up.
just like.
Yeah, no, but that's the best part because he had no ammo. So
No,
it's
I
like
think
click.
the funniest thing is like as soon as you blow your brains out, the fucking cavalry,
drives
the
by.
cavalry shows up and like, nope, no survivors here. Keep on going.
Just fuck it. We're too late. We heard the gunshots and the echo. We kind of got here because we thought we were gonna get here soon enough.
But worst case scenario, you're stuck in your house, nuclear apocalypse, you're out of food, cat's left. Would you eat it?
No.
You wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't eat it.
No.
You just
I'm camel.
You've exhausted all of.
So I'm like your size.
You have dropped a significant amount of weight. You look like you're
Death.
Yeah. Your eyes are all sunken in. You're fucking shaking. You're so hungry. You're
Well, I mean, if it took that long, I'm pretty sure the cat would be dead too because he didn't have food.
Okay.
So I mean, then I could eat it. Then I could eat it though.
Fine. You and your goddamn loophole. I'm not eating a dead cat.
If
I'm not eating a cat that's been dead.
well, we don't. Oh yeah, that's true. If it's been dead that
Nothing's
long,
worse than being in an apocalypse and having the shits.
that's true. I mean, you gotta eat. People eat cat all the time. They eat Chinese food.
That's what I'm saying. Like worst case
And then you
scenario,
eat
like
the
if
shits. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Shit it out and you gotta eat more. Well, I'm just saying, like worst case scenario, like if I had to eat my cat, I would. I'm just saying. I mean, it's kind of like.
But see, I don't think. See, I could eat it. I don't think I could kill it.
I mean,
That's the thing.
If push came to shove, I'd just be like, "Oh, come here, boy," and I just hold him and just.
That's the part I couldn't do. I would rather throw him out of a window and then pick him up.
I mean, or you could just like.
Then he probably wouldn't be dead. But
Well, I mean, you could. Well, you could just like lop its head off, or like drop a cinder block on it. It's not so fucked up.
I would rather just drop it out the window.
We got really dark really quick with that. Ways to kill. I mean, ways to kill your cat in an apocalypse. You drop a brick on its face. You can chop its head off. You can snap its neck.
Throw it out a window onto concrete, or that would be even worse though if you were like, I can't kill it with my hands. I have to throw it out the window. So you
And
open
then
the
it
window.
doesn't die.
No. Or there's a giant gaping hole because it's an apocalypse, and it just disappears. And you're like, I'm fucking starving.
I don't have a cat anymore. I don't have any, and I don't have any food. I am fucked.
Maybe you just jump in the hole with it.
I mean, you could.
I'm afraid of heights, so I probably would just starve. No, I don't know. That's really hard.
I don't. I mean,
That's a really hard one. I guess I could probably kill a dog, but better or easier than a cat. I don't know why though.
yeah, I can't. I don't.
I love both of them. I love animals. What the fuck? No, sorry, I was looking at the Twitter.
Oh, I was like, what the
It just
fuck?
says
are we-
you to man. He's just
But I don't know. In an apocalypse scenario, I don't know.
Would you eat your cat?
I don't know. I mean,
see, that's the hard part. It's like I can say right now that I would eat the cat until the cat's sad and crying.
I mean, I guess it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, you chalk it up like, oh yeah, it's maybe like you won't know unless like you're in that scenario. But I mean, like I don't think I would have an issue eating my cat.
See, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's hard to put yourself in those scenarios anyway.
Yeah.
I kind of see like the crazy cat lady that's like died with all their cats around her.
I mean, you've ever seen hoarders? I mean, half of them got like 20 dead cats in the fucking house before they even realized it.
Yeah.
That's where Mr. Fluffy's went.
Or
he died underneath an avalanche of 1986 fucking phone books.
Or I didn't have a cat, and there's no neighbors around.
I still love that. Like when you're watching it, and they're like moving all this shit, and there's like all these phone books from like 1980s, and they lift them up, and there's just like a flattened kitten, and it's like,
oh,
that's fucked up. Like, how do you not notice that you?
Especially because cats like boxes. It's like the one thing cats like.
I don't know. That always weirded me out. It's like, how the hell? How do you not notice that stank?
In your house, if it was like a garage or something, it'd be like, you know,
not even. Have you ever driven by like decent roadkill and you smell it? You're like, the fuck is that?
You know the same thing as me. Where there's plenty of times when we live on the water. So how many times you drive by the water, you just smell fucking shrimp and dead fish.
Goddamn whale, dead whale on the beach. Just
see, yeah. It's weird though because this kind of goes back to me never leaving the house. Where a few months ago, it might have been like right when I started online classes. Was when there was the chick that died over here. It was up the street, like maybe the street over here. I didn't hear shit. I was up. Was she shot? No, they don't. I don't think they ever figured out how. They just found her body on the side of the road.
It was like, oh shit, dead kid.
2 days or so after, some guy washed up on the shore. So it's kind of suspicious. But I mean, people still walk around the street at night. No one's getting fucking mugged, nothing like that. But literally, I was up at that time. I heard no cars, I heard no cops, I heard no sirens, I heard nothing. That's how secluded I was. Where literally the world could have been going to hell.
Someone died and I wasn't even aware of it.
And I was in earshot of it. I hear there's a police station right there, and the body was there. I hear street racers before I hear anything else.
I don't know, man.
The wind just whistles through my fucking room sometimes, and that's it.
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
Outside's coming in. I don't like it.
It's coming! Just running away from the fucking wind.
I need to get out of here.
With 2 fans on, just running away from the wind.
Oh my god. Let's take a break. We'll come back.
We'll be back. Murdering cats.
Classy. We're just the classiest people. Would you stab your cat? If it came down to it, would you fuck your cat?
If it came down to it, would you fuck your cat?
Gun to your head, would you fuck your cat?
I would say no, though.
I wouldn't.
You know why?
Because it's fucking a cat?
Well, that too. But then I would feel bad because the cats get fixed. It's like torturing the cat. Like, hey, I can fuck and you can't.
Well, I mean, like...
He's gone. He's not in the room. You went to look for him. You're going to hold his asshole at me like, this? Would you fuck this?
Look at it. The cat's just like... You're like, it's okay. It's okay.
Like the guy that fucked the...
It's about to feel like someone's a Parker Graham busting your ass.
Wasn't it the guy that, like, on 2001 that fucked the cow that was, like, heating it to keep it, like, the heart or whatever pulsing?
Fuck the cow heart?
Yeah. Where it was pulsing electricity. Yeah, he electrocuted himself.
Oh my god. Jesus, I don't even... How does someone go up to... I'm gonna fuck a cow heart. Like... How do you... How do you get from that? Like...
I'd rather fuck a corpse.
We knew Jimmy was special.
When he started playing with electricity, so he could make things move, like if they were alive. And like
I knew my son was weird when he would take roadkill off the road and hook him up to jumper cables to my truck. That's when I knew something was wrong with him.
He's kind of started looking a little suspicious.
But I mean, like, how do you? I mean, there's things
There's
out there.
steps before that.
Like, you don't just cross that threshold one morning. You're not like, you don't like go to bed. You're like, I gotta do my taxes. And you're gonna fuck a cow heart.
I need to order.
I'm gonna go pick up my kids from school. Like,
I need to find the cow heart and learn how to electrocute to keep it pulsing.
like yeah, like I don't know.
Why don't you just get electric like dildo or whatever?
Like how do you jump that that gap? Like
Yeah, like, or maybe I'm gonna watch porn
I
one
want
night.
to lean. I want to lean back in this chair so
knock
bad.
yourself out.
I just need to lean. It's sketching me out.
You could move your laptop and then turn, and then put the chair on the desk, like leaning against the desk.
I could.
And then just put the laptop over here.
That's too much.
Or even just close it and put it right here.
Too much work.
Oh yeah.
It's,
I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dying.
that's what you get. Oh, I'm gonna lean back and I'm gonna bust my ass. That's what
I
you
can't
get.
lean left either though. Well, not that bad. Mine's just missing a screw. That's missing everything. Oh yeah. They're both fucked up.
touching the fucking ground with this thing.
Yeah, it's bad.
That
I
was,
mean,
that was a clean break.
yeah, we used to sleep in that chair. Everyone that sat in that chair would fall asleep in that chair sometime.
Yeah, well, I want to see someone fall asleep in this chair now.
I could. You know, I still have fallen asleep in that chair. You know why?
You gotta lean up against
I
the
leaned
wall.
against the wall or something. Yeah, I had set my room up originally with that chair before I bought a new one, that I could lean against the wall. And you would know because if you went into the apartment that I lived before, there's a black smudge against the wall where I was kind of leaning against the wall and like would fall and it would just scrape the wall.
It's like fucking counting rings on a tree. This is how many times I've fallen asleep at this chair. 47 times.
You know how many times I've fallen asleep while trying to make a video.
Falling asleep? You fall asleep doing anything.
I could, yeah.
You fucking narcoleptic.
Nope, not that bad.
It's borderline narcolepsy. I mean,
I driven home really tired.
you've fallen asleep while driving.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing that.
But you fell
It's kinda
asleep.
scary.
You fell asleep
When
while
you wake
driving.
up in your driveway completely parked and nothing's wrong with your car or your neck, and you're like, how did I get home?
You get out, you're looking at the car, and there's like a fucking like bicycle and a fucking stroller stuck
Like-
underneath.
like
it.
the
You're
scene
"Ah,
from,
shit."
The Wolf of
And the Wolf of Wall
Wolf of
Street
Wall
when he's got
Street.
the, is it Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, where he's on Quaaludes.
Oh yeah, and he's
he's
like,
fucked
oh,
up.
I made it home fine.
But he's really like hitting mailboxes. Actually, one of the times I can remember falling asleep on the way home because I still smoked cigarettes then. We were all like hanging out one night, and it was one night where me and you stayed all night playing games.
Okay, what's new?
That
doesn't narrow it down to any night.
And we went out to go hang out with our friends like we normally do, you know. And we kind of do the normal thing where it's like, oh, it's getting late, Call of Duty. And then we disappear. Oh, we gotta go do something important. We're gonna go play. We're gonna go help my mom.
I got things to do.
Yeah, I gotta go help my mom with something that she really needs me. We're gonna play Call of Duty. We
I
disappear.
get prestige tonight.
Yeah, maybe 2 times. It's double XP weekend. Actually, double XP weekend right now too. As we record this. For Advanced Warfare. I'm not doing it. I'm 6 prestige.
Fucking really? I don't even know.
I haven't played since the open launch or whatever. I haven't prestige since.
Yeah, I
stopped.
haven't touched it since.
I
November?
touched it.
Wait, November's when the game came out, wasn't it?
It might have been this. Well, yeah, because we were also on the Halo binge.
Oh yeah.
But and like I dropped you off because you didn't have a car at the time. I drove home, and the way you take from your old house, your old house, there's no lights on the road.
What, over the
Pineda?
Yeah.
And there's no lights, and there's just water, and there's barely any cars at 11, 2 o'clock.
It was like 3:40
yeah,
in the morning.
2
I'm pretty
o'clock.
sure.
I haven't slept for 48 hours. I've just been prestiging and smoking cigarettes and everything else in the world that I could possibly do to stay awake. I've had 20-ounce Red Bulls in 2 days.
I've got kidney stones the size of golf balls.
Yeah, like I'm driving
It hurts
home.
when I pee.
My AC's on because it's Florida and it's hot. The AC's trying to put me to sleep, so I turn the AC off. I roll the window down, smoke a cigarette. The cigarette must keep me awake. I'm still kind of dozing a little bit, but I'm on the highway. I'm on the bridge, so I'm kind of more aware because I don't like fucking falling. So heights scare the shit out of me.
Fatty fall down phobia,
Exactly. What are you looking for?
Man. My e-cig, where'd I put it?
Is it down there?
Yeah, it is. Okay, anyways.
And I'm like, well, the cigarette's not working. Let's turn the radio on. I'll sing to some whatever fucking cheesy music's on the radio that I have heard hundreds of times. And I will...
Oh, speaking of songs, I have been addicted to, what is it? Animals by Maroon 5.
Good song.
That song is so
Catchy.
I'm not one like I don't care like
I don't want to say I'm a faggot.
well no
because
it's
of music.
I know it's just one of those things where it's like I'll listen to whatever the hell I want to listen to, but I just feel like I get looked at a little differently when I'm singing along to Animals in my convertible with the top down at a red light.
With your hair blowing in the
I'm just
wind
like-
while smoking an e-cig and an iced coffee.
Hey,
You're like a blonde.
dude, don't you? My
You're
iced
like a preppy
coffees.
chick. You're like a preppy chick.
Dude,
Oh, I'm not judging the iced coffee. I'm judging the wind blowing in the hair, the convertible,
I'm
and
just saying.
Animals.
I'm just saying.
I would do it too if I had a convertible. Don't worry.
Fucking hazelnut iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, man, is legit.
I don't like hazels.
I don't like
I
hazels.
don't like hazels. I don't like hazelnut. That's just not my cup of tea.
Oh, she's cute. What's her name? Hazel. Hater.
Fuck her.
Fuck that bitch.
Go die in a
Don't-
ditch.
don't
I'll
like
throw
her.
you out the window instead of my cat.
I don't like you. Don't like her.
I've never met anyone with a weird name like that. Oh, I guess
Well, it's
Mystica.
not
I
1920.
guess Mystica, but
I
that
was
was
like,
close
there was someone
enough.
named Hazel. I didn't know we going back to 1920. It was her sister
It's
Gretchen.
funny.
Fucking we got Hazel and Gretchen.
You mean Hansel and Greta?
Whatever.
Hazel and Gretchen? That's the alternate
girl,
universe.
It's the alternate, the girl version. Yeah, Hazel and Gretchen.
I imagine them watching witches. Or vampires, I mean.
They're vampire. They're fucking. They get.
No, they're witch hunters, right? In Hansel and Gretel, the new movie, the
I
remake.
don't know. Wasn't that the guy who played like Hawkeye?
Yeah, him. With another thing with a bow or a gun or whatever. Oh my god, I'm teaming.
Yeah, Hazel and
Fuck them both.
Fuck
I
'em.
hate her and her
This
sister.
chair's gonna kill me.
Especially for laughing.
I gotta like sit forward, otherwise I'm gonna
You
like.
might fall out of a chair.
Just gonna sit here and just crack my
It'd be even
face
funnier,
off the fucking
Because
table.
the desks are both touching. You would hit that and the camera would just fall, and no one would know what happened.
That'd be the end.
God.
Hazel and
Oh,
Gretchen.
so you being a prep chick. So what about animals? Like, what were you had a point to animals. Listening to it with the top down with your iced coffee and your electric cigarette. Like you're in San Francisco listening to Animals with a blonde chick with a bikini. Going to the beach to fuck some guys. Where is this going?
I got nothing now. I don't remember.
Hazel and
it
Gretel,
was-
or Hazel and
Hazel and Gretchen.
I just imagine them like Norwegian women.
God damn it. I don't remember. I don't remember where the fuck I was going with that.
We'll go back to. We'll just skip that for right now. So I
Next.
turned the music. No, I turned the music on to stay awake.
Yeah.
I finally get over the bridge, and I'm like, all right, the last bridge is done.
Home free.
I take a left, and I'm going past the military base, and I'm home. It goes 55, 45, 35, and I knew this to a T because I wouldn't even touch my pedals. I would just lower my cruise control as I saw fit as it got closer. And I guess there's two lights from my turn to my house. I'm guessing they stayed green. I don't remember. I remember passing the Air Force Base, right?
Mhm.
Passing the 45. I'm in the 35, and I wake up to my front. As soon as my tire leans off the road and hits the gravel, I woke up and turned back over and don't remember anything else. I remember hitting the gravel, turning it, going, oh shit, I must have nodded for a second. That's what my mind said. Are there any cops? Did any cops see me? It's like 2 o'clock. I don't want to be accused as a drunk driver when I'm sober, tired as shit. And then nope, no cops. All right, back to cruising. Pass the fuck out. I wake up in my driveway. I get a text from you going, "Hey man, you getting on fucking Call of Duty?" I'm going, "I'm wide fucking awake now. Let's play Call of Duty all night."
That catnap really saved me.
It could have killed me too.
Speaking of, what was it? I remember one time. Yeah, band camp.
Stuck a flute in your pussy.
Yeah. Fucking Star Spangled Banner. No, what was it? I was out at my old job. We were all we were having a going away party for one of our managers, and we were at Applebee's.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'm broke because my old job didn't pay me worth of shit or give me hours.
So I'm guessing it was Staples.
Yes.
I didn't want to
Good old-
name drop, but
Fuck it, who cares?
Well, I was thinking about the other one that doesn't give us hours. But I knew there was no managers that left those the Halloween stores.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, we get shit hours there, but no
No,
managers left.
this is Staples. So I was like, fuck, we probably have to put like a, whatever. So we're all out. You know, I was like, oh, I got enough money for fucking chips and dip. So.
Sure, you got a Red Lobster.
Yeah, right.
You got biscuits.
Those oh god. Don't even get me started on those freaking Chris.
Don't get you started on fucking
Chris went to fucking.
Oh, his girlfriend brought you them, yeah.
No, well, he went there. He goes, I got so full on Cheddar Bay biscuits, but I wanted more. I just kept licking them and putting them back in the fucking basket.
Well, and they throw them out anyway after you leave.
So, where was it? Oh yeah. So we're at Applebee's and we're all, you know, everyone's drinking. Everyone's like, hey, did you get a drink? And I'm like, I'm broke as fuck, you know.
You want to buy me a drink?
So they're like, oh, well, it's 2 for 1. So, you know,
I drink, you drink.
My coworker was like, I'll bet, you know, what do you want to drink? I'm like, well, I'm a alcoholic, I guess. And I was like, I'll drink anything. I don't give a shit, whatever. So everyone's like, oh, well, you know, let's see, you know. And they started ordering just some awkward drinks to see if I drink them. And I'm like, well, it's free and it's alcohol. I'm drinking
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
So 7 or 8 drinks in, they're like, all right, we should leave. And I'll, you know like that scenario where you have a couple drinks, you're like, oh man, you know, I feel good. And then you stand up, and it's just like punch in the face.
And you're like this,
you're like, oh fuck.
You look like a zombie for like 10 seconds. Then you're like, I don't know what I'm doing now.
So I'm like, all right.
And then you walk outside, you realize you drove.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Here's the kicker. I walk outside and I'm looking for my car.
Oh, it's a motorcycle.
And I scan over and I see my motorcycle there, and I'm like, shit. So.
And it was pretty far. I mean, 10 miles or so.
It was a good drive.
It was a good drive home.
So like I'm sitting there, we get on the bike, and then you're giving yourself a pep talk. I'm like, all right, Dave,
I'm gonna make it home. I'm gonna be straight.
you're 10 minutes away. You fucking got this. Just stay between the mustard and the mayonnaise.
And then I got lights, and the lights will let me cool out a little bit.
I was like, crack the visor on the helmet, get the nice wind going on my face, keep me awake, stay focused. I was like, I got this. Fucking put the kickstand up, and I almost dropped the bike immediately. I was like, shit. So I get
Everyone's
up.
left probably. Everyone. That's what happens when you're. When you're the one that's really drunk.
Oh no.
Everyone else leaves.
I pulled the. Everyone's like, oh yeah, see you later, David. Have a good time. And I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta make a phone call. And I'm just sitting there with like the phone up to my head, pretending like I make a phone call, just going,
you can do this.
Fucking idiot. You drank way too fucking much.
You can do this. You can do this.
You better fucking. You're killing me. You're killing me, brain. So. I get on the bike, and I start riding, and I knew I was kind of, like, swerving a little bit, but I was like, alright.
You're in a bike, kinda.
I was like, made it home. No problem. 0 problems.
And you know, because you would have felt it.
I would have been dead. So I get home, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, didn't wreck the bike, blah, blah, blah. I'm never doing that again. That was fucking stupid. So, you remember my old house where, like, I had to drive on the grass, and then hop back up onto the driveway because I had to go around the car.
Yeah.
Get to the grass.
Oh, and you're drunk as fuck.
I'm walking the bike, I got my feet on the ground, I'm like, baby stepping the bike on the grass.
And because you're it's a pretty quiet neighborhood, that bike would...
The bike is loud.
Yeah.
So I get to, like, where the grass meets the concrete.
In a little, like, step or something.
I get the front tire up, and I start walking.
Start leaning.
The back end clips the fucking concrete, and I go down with the bike. Right in the fucking driveway, and I'm just like... lift the bike up, park it, and I walk inside. My mom's like, oh, how was your night? I was like, don't talk to me, I'm going to my room, bye. So that was PSA, don't drink and ride if you didn't know that already.
It's even funnier because then you fast forward like 4 months and you're like, yeah, I'm coming back from bike week, I've been drinking all day and just cruising on a bike on the highway. But then you were probably a little more sober than you were. Because at Applebee's, that's the only thing you want to do. You're like, I don't want to remember that I was at Applebee's at all tonight.
Yeah, fuck, why am I here? I gotta drink to forget.
It's usually like karaoke night or some shit too. You're like, I don't want to be there.
I don't remember what it was. I remember we were getting dirty looks because we were loud as hell. And like somebody was like, Mike, I have children here. And I remember I was just like, well, maybe if you were a better parent and didn't decide that you needed to get your fucking Applebee's at 11 o'clock at night, your kids wouldn't have to hear my fucking mouth.
And I know some of the waitresses here, and everything. Go fuck yourself.
Like, who the fuck? You must be one classy person to take your kid to Applebee's at fucking 11 o'clock at night.
I go to Denny's. And the only time I've ever been to Denny's, but as a kid, the only times I've ever been to a place that's open pretty late at night when I was a kid, was when we were going on like road trips or something.
Yeah.
Because you can finally get to the place you want to take oh, we'll stop here for the night. We're gonna get some food and get it while we get the hotel situated or whatever. That's okay. If you live up the street, make your kid a goddamn hungry fucking meal or something. Hungry meal, happy meal, whatever. Make him a goddamn fucking peanut butter sandwich or something. If you want it, don't bring your fucking kid. At 11 o'clock, people are off work. Everyone should be off work unless they're like late nights or whatever. And most of them are drinking.
It's fucking Applebee's at 11 at night.
11 at night, yeah.
Who the...
And they usually have like karaoke. They always have like things at night for alcoholics.
Yeah.
That's how they make most of their money, I'm gonna guess, because alcohol is expensive.
Yeah.
And that's what they plan for, is alcoholics after a certain time. Why would you bring a kid that can't hear foul language?
I don't know. It's fucking people, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, the lady at Denny's.
What lady at Denny's?
The lady that told her to kill herself.
Oh, yeah, because she...
Or die in a ditch. Told her to die in a ditch.
Is that the one that was...
The one that subtly said I was fat.
This is the one that was subtly, so not so subtly calling you fat?
I would have rather her say, hey, you're a bigger guy, maybe sit over here. And I'm going to say, no, I'm good. I'm not that fucking fat.
And she's like, do you want a Diet Coke? And she's like,
yeah, go
bitch.
fuck yourself. And then tries to, like, steal my credit card. Oh, I gave you your credit card back, bitch. You think I would have walked back in here if I didn't have my credit card?
I just love that. Like, just not so subtly, just like...
You might want to switch seats. That's how I pulled
Drinks,
out.
guys? What do you want? Coke? Diet Coke? And it's like, wow, you did not just drop that just then.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch. That was just like when Chick-fil-A called us fat.
Well, we kind of deserved that one.
Well,
We ordered a gallon of sweet tea and that was it.
Well,
they had to pour a gallon of sweet tea out of a drive-through window for us.
Well, I'm just saying.
We had McDonald's in the car.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna offer a gallon of sweet tea, don't fucking judge.
Well, they're Christians.
Well,
no offense to other Christians, but these people aren't the nicest.
I'm just saying, like...
They're judgmental as fuck. The people that work there. Not all of them.
Don't judge me if you're gonna offer it.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's not a thing, and I walk in, I'm like, hey, I need a fucking gallon of sweet tea, and you're like, we
don't serve that. Yeah,
listen here, tons of fun. We don't have fucking gallons of sweet tea. But when you have fucking your Chick-fil-A gallon jugs, and you're like, what do you want in it? And you go, fucking, I want sweet tea. And you go, fat fuck. Well, I got a problem with that.
Yeah. And then it's even funny that right up the street, we were even more fat fucks for a longer period of time, and they never called us fat at all. They just made us our fucking chicken.
Oh, fucking...
Wendy's, yeah.
When we were on our Wendy's binge.
That was the worst binge
ever. You know you have an eating problem.
The skinny one starts this conversation with, you know you have an eating problem.
When you
know you like marijuana. When
you know you may have some kind of eating disorder when you walk into Wendy's and the manager shouts behind the counter, "We need you to drop more spicy nuggets.
We need you to drop 40. We need to drop 40 nuggets, and they only serve them in
when the local Wendy's acts like the show from Cheers. When you walk in like, "Hey, David, yeah, you want the 20 nuggets and the larger fry and a large Coke?
Or do you want a Baconator today?"
It's like, fuck, they know me.
And then we sit there for another 10 minutes regretting our decision.
I could really go for some spicy nuggies right now.
Nuggies. Too bad the closest Wendy's to us is fucking Cape.
Oh yeah, because that shitty one closed, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a dollar store now.
It is pretty unfortunate, isn't it?
It's very unfortunate. We might have to take a break.
Yeah.
Even though we said we were going to take a break last time, and we just went on a tangent.
Break now.
Well, we've been going for an hour. We'll just have it off today, and we'll just say goodbye. We'll see you maybe next time, or maybe next week, or whenever we do it next.
Bear with us for the first.
It's gonna be either two. It's gonna be either two this week, depending on how much what we do, or we're gonna have another one next week.
The pilot episode. Forgive me for how shitty it probably was, but once we get stuff rolling,
we'll be back. Don't worry. I
can't even make a closing sentence. Thank you for watching our podcast. I really feel you enjoy it. You fucking enjoy it.